Hi, welcome to the next episode of the TK podcast. It's your usual boys, KingsHaki and RoronoaTrey15.
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ooh, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've gotten the Xenoblade out of the way. Yo, how you doing? Yo, what you getting into today, Trey?
Yeah. Let's just say I've been anime and gaming like crazy.
Yep.
Or should I say manga? Yep.
Yeah, because if y'all are in a different part of the country, y'all would know down here in the southeast we got a little winter weather,
Oh yeah, we do.
snowstorm coming in, so we had some snowed in days of uh, nothing to do other than gaming and yep, twiddling their thumbs and stuff. Watching
In other
anime,
words,
reading
good
manga.
life, camera section. Where's the satisfaction?
Well, for me, I had some, you know,
When's your daughter's birthday?
family stuff. Yeah, it's coming up soon, in February. Gonna be a year old. Yep, old lady. Old lady confirmed. But yo, I think we should start off by talking about some manga.
Yo, let's do it.
Alright, yo. So, there has been some stuff going down. I don't even think we talked about. Did we talk about the Sanji Vinsmoke stuff last
I
week?
hadn't read. I mean, we talked about some of it, but I hadn't read the newest chapter yet.
So we didn't really talk about that family name yet and all that?
Well, we kind of talked about that. We talked about. Yeah, we kind of did. We talked about it was possibly Lola, and
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, there was more revealed, but we pretty much talked about Alani already, without knowing what was gonna happen. Chapter.
Yeah. Yeah, and well, with this one, they got like some more, I don't really know how much more we got. Did we get like anything that we could talk about from this? I mean, there's the interaction with him, like he kicked everybody out of the body of Capone's body. We're talking about Sanji here.
Yeah.
Saved them, and then they said something. Okay, let me pull it up actually, so I can reference it just to be sure.
I was just gonna say, how did he kick them out? I mean,
What's that? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying, sometimes it's hard to tell what's happening in the manga versus the anime. I was like, how did he kick them out again?
Well, I think he kicked Capone, and then they like. Or wait, no. Let me look at it real quick. I really can't remember. But you remember he was talking. He like Capone couldn't follow them or like get them or anything because he kept threatening them with like who his family was and all that stuff. And he's like, you don't want to, like mess with my family, basically.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, is it pretty much confirmed what everybody's been saying all along that one of the, those old dudes is his dad? I mean, that would make perfect sense at this point.
It could be, yeah. It's got to be either the Gorosei, one of those 5 Elder Stars, or what you call it, or a what are the guys called with the bubble heads?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One of those
But
guys.
But they were from North Blue. That's the only thing, were they? I mean, who do we know from the series that's from North Blue besides Norland? I think. Has anybody else been shown that was like, definitely from North Blue?
I don't know, but Dude, it must be somebody crazy because Brooke said Vin Smoke is Sanji's family name. That's the name that makes my backbone crawl. Oh, like, dude, what does that even mean?
And so, we've only been to East Blue and the Grand Line, right?
Yes.
Do we think there's going to be any backtracking, or do we think there's going to be expanded universe type stuff?
Oh.
Or do we think he's going to... what were we going to say?
No, oh no, I was just going to say, you remember they showed the world at that one part, and they said in order to get from North Blue to East Blue, he must have had to cross the red line. So that means like it was like pretty much people who could. He said that's not your typical family move. It's quite a voyage. So in other words, they're like super strong, I think, or something.
I'm thinking that would make it an old man. But the whole thing about Sanji's background is pretty weird because I only say because we know he was on, like, people are pointing out he was on that fancy ship or whatever, and he's on that fancy ship. Plus, we know he's from Royal Blue, and come to think of it, he always has pretty classy clothes. But I mean, I don't really know because a lot of the stuff I don't know. I've just been seeing floating around. Like what do you call it? Like the rumor mill from the get-go. But it's finally true. I can't say I was too shocked. You know what I mean? Everybody kind of already planted that seed in their head.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I guess the only thing that makes me think it's not one of those guys. Well, it still could be, but he keeps saying like he said it like it was like one person, like it wasn't part of a group.
Well, I mean, I don't think all those guys are brothers, so that guy could just be his dad / grandpa / uncle, and they have like an actual family type thing.
Yeah. Because he said, "You can't kill me, can you?"
Huh?
I was gonna say, he said, "You can't kill me, can you?" What did they tell you? No cuffs and treat me gently, right? My bounty poster says I'm to be taken alive only. So if you kill me, someone's going to be real angry, I bet. And whoever wrote that on my poster has to be the same person who arranged this wedding. But then
I'm thinking it's gotta be because, dude, who else in the series that we've seen so far would command like that much power?
Yeah.
Especially in the Marines.
Yeah, it's probably them. It's probably one of them at least, or maybe just like one of the families. I can't forget. Sorry, I can't remember what the guys are called with the bubble under his. Oh man, yeah.
Well, I don't think it's him because Sanji didn't know him.
He didn't know
if he saw him.
He didn't know who.
Well, I was gonna say, but the bubbleheads, but I mean, I don't remember if Sanji actually interacted with him or not. You know how Sanji kind of always does things behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I guess it would be like a noble or whatever, right? Something like that. But anyways, yeah, it's probably a girl. So I think that might be right. Yep, and then everybody's gonna be going crazy because that's like one of the that's like one of the big fan theories that actually came true as opposed to all the other crazy ones.
But yeah, I give him credit for Sabo, even though that was like a stupid fan theory that, I mean, we knew Sabo was going to come back and the fact that he was going to be stupid strong and a good guy.
Yeah.
And take Ace's fruit.
Yeah, you're kind of coming through a little choppy right now. Am I coming through choppy as well?
Nah.
All right. think that's a little better.
Nope, let's miss that, bro.
Wait, oh, well. Maybe not. Alright, well, yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Did you want to say anything else about that chapter at all?
What chapter was it again?
The most recent one.
Alright, I'm trying to, like, look at it. Because I don't think, I mean, like I said, you know, it was a pretty cool chapter, but, I mean, there wasn't really, at least from my point of view, there wasn't really much we could say that we could already say as far as, you know, we found out that, you know, he's a prince. Is that the chapter that they explained that he has been calling Mr. Prince, or was that a fan theory type thing?
Yeah, that was a fan theory.
Yeah, okay. And Sanji, when did he wear, because you know some arcs he wore glasses too, right? Do we know if he was doing that during, because Sky Island, he wasn't wearing glasses, I don't think. Was he wearing, because he was wearing glasses during Arabast, I want to say.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm looking back, I want to say he might have been doing it during CP9 too.
What's the glasses had to do with it though?
You know, just like a mini disguise, aka Clark Kent. So maybe he didn't want people to know who he was.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, looking back, it does seem like he planned it all along. So.
Well, it does make sense though when you look at how his bounty poster never like really showed his own face until just now. You know, it had like Duval.
They didn't say his last name. You know, is he the only one whose last name besides Navy we don't know or didn't know?
I don't know.
We don't know Usopp's though, do we?
No, but we still know enough about Usopp's family, anyways.
I was just thinking, like, you know, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, remember he had Duval on his bounty poster before?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I knew that much. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, and okay, so what do we think? Yeah, so we talked about it before too. You know, he says we're gonna meet some girl. He'll be back. So do we think that this is going to be? I'll ask it again. Do we think this is going to be Impel Down, where they get backtrack and maybe go to West Blue or something?
How is Impel Down backtracking though?
You know how like they were on the Grand Line, and then they backtrack to go back to Impel Down, versus, you know, just keep going ahead.
Oh, you mean like? Well, I don't know. I mean, he's not going. I don't think he's going to North Blue. I think he's just going to Big Mom's Island, probably. Because he's going with Capone and them. They're going to take him there. I mean, I'm sure like the family, like whoever it is going to be at the wedding, you know?
Yeah.
Like the tea party or whatever the heck they're calling it. Yeah.
Another thing I was thinking, do we think what Big Mom looks like,
dude,
from her previews is what she's actually going to look like?
I'd say since that last preview is going to be pretty close, since we're getting close to her reveal probably. But dude, I was just thinking about this. If it was a girl, say, that he's related to, one of the 5 Elder Stars, then what would a marriage between a 5 Elder Stars son and you know, Emperor mean? Like one of the 4 Emperors mean? Wouldn't that be kind of a move they would never do, or would it just mean that they're being more twisted than usual? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. I was gonna think maybe that it has something to do with making what do you call it, the 7 Warlords type deal. Like maybe getting one of the Emperors on their side or something.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that. very well could be that. So, I don't know, but that would be crazy if they did that too.
We're not on break this week / next week, are we?
No, I don't think so. Hallelujah. No, there's been a lot of breaks recently, you know, because of the holidays and all.
I mean, you can definitely tell that he's one of those ones that has like, what do you call it? Man, what do you hit? Oh man, like I'm tongue twisted. You know, he's got, you know, let's just say he's got the ability to flex his muscle of, hey, I'm gonna be on break, aka 100x Hunter style, and you know, you can't say anything about it. I mean, he hasn't done 100x Hunter break, but you know.
No, not at all. Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. But are you like happy with what's going on with Sanji now? Like, are you happy that all this stuff is going on?
I think they're really doing a lot to, like, what do you call it? Please the fans. Cause like I said, he just had no heart earlier. Like, ever since the New World, man, he got really so bad. So I feel like this arc is gonna have to be Sanji heavy, and it makes you wonder, is he gonna fight the big bad? Because is Big Mom actually going to be the big bad this arc?
It's hard to say.
You know, are they going to give him a rival / big bad to fight? Because he isn't really fighting the big bads. I mean, Zoro has kind of fought some. You know, he got to fight Inaru, for example. And, he, you know, I feel like he's gotten better competition than Sanji got to have.
Yeah, we talked about that.
So he's going to get to fight, but, you know, he's going to get to fight, like, yeah, a bigger one.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I was thinking about what you said before, like a couple episodes ago. I can't remember. You were saying something like, you know, maybe he was doing it now since he knew the fans were calling for it. But I was wondering if he hadn't been planning to do it just like this all along. You know, since he made him run into Big Mom's crew out of the blue.
Dude, but I still think, you know, he just had to, like, put Sanji in there because, you know, the whole divide, like we said before, you know, half the characters that left, nobody was really going to care, you know, that much about, like, Brooke. And then Nami, you know, no one's going to, like, miss saying, oh, Nami didn't get to fight this arc. You know, nobody was really going to say that.
Yeah.
And, you know, Chopper kind of, but, you know, I guess the samurai, you know, nobody was going to complain. Well, they were already, wait, who else left?
Brooke?
Yeah, no, you know, nobody was going to care about Brooke fighting. and Momosake, you know, nobody was going to complain he didn't fight.
That's good, yeah.
Nobody was going to complain that any of those characters didn't get to fight, except for maybe Chopper. And of course, Sanji was like the main one people were going to complain about.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Well, we'll see what happens with this. It's going to get more and more interesting. I gotta say, it's getting hype. I'm just ready for them to arrive at the new spot and see what, you know, what her island looks like. Like, if we're going to Big Mom's island, if that's the case, and what her island looks like and what she looks like and her crew and all that stuff, and who his family is and who his wife will be. When we were talking with Bluefire on Facebook, he said something about, like, it might be that three-eyed girl from before.
Three-eyed girl?
Yeah, there's like earlier when they met Big Mom's crew, when they had like pictures of them, there was like a three-eyed girl in the crew. I don't remember what chapter it was from.
Well, I'm gonna look it up. Big Mom Pirates, because like I said, I honestly don't remember. Yeah. Oh, there is a three-eyed girl. She doesn't have a name on the page.
Oh yeah. This is the girl. Yeah. So if you're looking for her, then yeah, people are saying this might be her. She has three eyes, and she's kind of Got some long, long reddish brown hair, maybe. But yeah.
I honestly don't remember her, but
Yeah, I don't either. But the theorists are saying it might be her. Rather than Lola, because if it was Lola, then they would have said Lola probably, or, you know.
not necessarily, because it could be her pirate name.
It could, yeah, it could. It could, I guess. We'll see, we'll see.
AKA Violet having a different name. Well, she had the same name, didn't she? I can't remember.
I don't remember. You mean from Dressrosa, right?
Yep, the everlasting art here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's that three-eyed girl. Maybe it's whatever. Tell us what you think if you're keeping up with One Piece with us. What's your theory on what's going to happen here? Yeah, I'm going with what Trey said. What a lot of the theorists are saying. Gorosei, Sun sounds like it might work. Might be a good fit there. But yeah, what are you thinking about? If you're ready to move on, what are you thinking about 20th Century Boys so far that you've been reading?
First, you gotta tell me where you're at.
Okay,
I think I got like chapter 34 or something like that.
Yeah, as we said in the last podcast, we were going to read to chapter 10, but I think being snowed in and having nothing to do, Trey got a little bit busy on the manga reading, and he skipped ahead, and it must have been good for him because he got so into it. They got 34, but anyways, I got to after he told me he'd gotten far ahead. Before the podcast, I went ahead and read some more past chapter 10 and got to at least chapter 17. So you want me to tell you where I'm at in the mystery?
Yeah, or just in general. Because like I said, I'm so far ahead that I wouldn't know where. Yeah, I wouldn't know what's going on.
So, all right, incoming spoilers if you care.
Let's just say you guys should care. Yeah, it's a pretty good mystery.
Yeah, it's a pretty good mystery. So, well, should we do spoilers, or should I just say it in a way that?
Well, yeah, we can say spoilers.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then maybe we'll give general thoughts after this. But anyway, all right. So, at the part where, like, I know who the dude that came up with the symbol was that one classmate. Ocho or whatever.
Ocho?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I know him, and then I saw like the donkey commit suicide, and like another like teacher died, and then donkey is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Probably one of my favorite characters. I was cracking up at him. This stupid sneeze blanket thing. But yeah, anyways, then the detective that knew like a bunch about it, and he was about to retire. He was going to his granddaughter's birthday party, and he died. I saw that part.
Yes.
And
I gotta say, I saw that coming the whole way, dude. Like,
yeah.
I saw it coming the whole. Cause you know how he did. Dude, you know what that reminded me so much of? Ray Pember. Right?
Oh yeah.
You know that from Death Note? It was like,
he knew too much.
It was either him or the girl that like figured it out, and then they like, were just kind of like on the verge of saying something, but didn't really get to, so they died.
Well, I was like, I was speedrunning it so much to try and catch up to you that maybe I didn't like take the time to catch it and figure out that the guy he was talking to was evil. But I did have a sense that he was gonna die. I just didn't know he was gonna kill him. But yeah, that was pretty sneaky there. And yeah, like that part, like looking back on it, I realized that he didn't get the chance to speak with Kenji, so then that guy couldn't know, like wouldn't have gone and killed Kenji because Kenji hadn't said anything yet, you know.
Yep.
And then Kenji missed the meeting of the victims and stuff like that, so then he didn't, you know, testify there either. So he's staying alive. But anyways, and then they're talking about his sister. Now his sister saved him and all that stuff, and now she's always wanted to be a mom. Like she's basically been a mom to him, and so it doesn't really make sense why she would leave now, and like, you know, all that stuff, and like maybe she's involved with this somehow because there's that dude the thing about this. The thing about this manga is like you're always like when you're reading and then you see some like panel like where it's a blank side of something and it's turning, you're expecting that symbol to be on the other side, dude. You're just like always waiting for that symbol, like when he was going through his sister's like letters, like old letters and stuff, and he pulled out that one that was hidden kind of in the back or whatever, and then that slip fell out and it was blank on the one side but it was about to turn over, dude. That symbol was on the other side. I was like, oh yeah, dude, that symbol is everywhere. It's like Illuminati. Yeah. My gosh, dude, it's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like Illuminati confirmed, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the first time I saw that symbol, I was like, what kind of kid came up with that, dude?
Oh my gosh.
I've been watching too many Jay-Z videos.
And I saw where Ocho's was when he got in that accident or whatever where he underwent some kind of transformation or, you know, something happened to him. I saw where the one dude saw him and he was in like a monk's outfit and he said he was going to Tibet or whatever. And then he keeps saying like in their meetings, you know, where you like get the part where you're seeing in on the meetings and it like friend, what are you gonna do, all this stuff, and then he's like talking about he wants to take over the world, and then in year 2000 like all humanity's gonna die or something like that. But yeah, so that's basically what I know, kind of. Yep. Friend. Yep. Yeah.
Colt confirmed.
Yeah, so what are you thinking about this, about the manga series so far, though?
I gotta say, well, of course you guys didn't read it, but dude, it is like so much like the series I read, Vagabond. Like, you know, it's like the pacing is the same. It's got a lot of what do you call it? I don't want to say inner monologue, but it's got a lot of the character by himself type feel.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I mean? And it was kind of the same way with Vagabond, where, you know, he's kind of got people that are there, but at the same time, it's got a lot of you know, I'm by myself type thing.
Yeah. That's
You
true.
know, but I thought it was pretty cool. I feel like the series gets better from where you're at. It kind of gets a little, you know, I can't really spoil, but it gets deeper. And, man, I'm trying to remember what it reminds me of as far as, well, I don't want to compare it to that, but don't you kind of get the Naruto vibe of Toby with the flashbacks? Do you get that at all, like with the flashbacks, the Kakashi type Toby Obito flashbacks?
What do you mean?
You know, where, you know how this series is like always present in the past type thing.
Oh, I was thinking more of the Arrow vibe, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, you got this friend, and then you like build it more, and you build it more.
Yeah, building more in the present and the past.
Like, yeah, where I'm like, please don't make, yeah, but I can't really spoil anything, but it's kind of cool how they use, you know, the past and the present type thing. Although I'm just wondering where the series is gonna go, because I don't know. I'm just wondering. I mean, it's pretty good, but yeah, I can't say too much because I've gotten pretty far in.
Yeah.
But like I gotta say, his mother just cracks me up. She's so naggy, dude. She's so naggy. I wish I had better son than you, bad son. Oh,
yeah, dude, he just ignores her.
Yeah.
Dude, and I gotta say, like, one of the reasons, like, I like it a lot too, but one of the reasons I don't like it a lot is, like, I can feel his pain with the with the baby and all that. like every time I see him, it's like working hard and like having the baby at the same time and all that kind of stuff. I can feel his pain, sort of like, like obviously I'm not like that bad. Like I don't have to like wear around in the while I'm working at the store and all that stuff, and it's like my child and not my sister's and all that stuff. But at the same time, well, at one point I was like being a full-time student and dad, but yeah, so.
Like, you good for nothing, son. You love drop, baby. His manager was such a douchebag.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, his manager was his like head whatever boss or whatever it was a jerk. I guess it was the company he's working with to get the food or the products from, stuff like that or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, that dude was a jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but I like that girl who like kicks butt, like, dude.
Yeah, she's funny. Yeah, I was like, when she was describing that dog at first, I was like, dude, what the?
Yeah, this series has a pretty good mix of like comedy and like action with like the you don't know who's gonna get killed, and then like the suspense mystery kind of thing too. Pretty good.
I would also say it's surprisingly not very violent for a what do you call it?
Seinen manga, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna say too, the fun fact is well, even though I'm reading it on the scale, it's like cough, but yeah, even though but the translator for the series, which they do use on the website that I'm reading it from, the actual like official translator version is what they use. I guess because the website came along like later and they didn't have to translate it, like it was already done by the time the website came around. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? It was already in English, yeah, so it was officially translated. And the translator was the one who is doing One Piece now and is on the One Piece podcast all the time, so yeah, Stephen Paul. So that was pretty cool to see that.
Yep, I noticed that too.
Did you?
Kappa.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but what other anime or manga have you been watching or reading if you have been over the snow time? Have you been mostly gaming?
Yep, gaming.
Alright.
Oh, what do you think about Kingdom? Didn't you get farther?
Yeah, I got pretty far in Kingdom too. I guess we can talk about that since I can keep up with my weekly Kingdom updates. But yeah, I got into the spoilers, of course, but for the Kingdom manga, I got up into the big war arc. What do you want to call it? Like where?
In the war.
Yeah, the great war, where everybody's attacking, and pretty awesome so far. Shin stepped it up on one side, and Kanki had a real cool.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say, but you kind of see what Blue Fire likes now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I see what he's doing. Yeah, he's not always like every scene with him isn't always like he's kind of like the Law character, yeah, but like a little more sadistic, but yeah, he's a cool guy character, He's a cool guy in the show, but well, technically, I guess Law did cut out people's 100 people's hearts or whatever he did. But yeah, what was I gonna say? And I think one of my favorite guys, though, oddly enough, is Usin, or however you say his name, the other guy.
The dude, you talking about the dad, the Last Life?
Yeah, the guy who's like super defense mode. Yeah, he's actually pretty. It's pretty hilarious how nobody can get past him. He's just like a beast.
What have you seen him do so far?
I haven't seen him do anything.
Yeah.
They're just saying I can't get past him. That's all they're saying. They're like we can't even get to him or something like that. They're not even saying anything about it really.
So who all have you seen fight in the war and everything?
I just saw yeah, so I seen Shin fight a little bit. Like he was helping the Duke. I'll just call him the Duke. I don't remember his
Dukio or something like that?
Dukio. Yeah, he was helping the Duke by like covering his back basically, and that was cool. Saw Conky do his thing with the oil and the fire and all. Saw the most recent thing I think I've seen is Mobu's son in him. Like Mobu's son was fighting, and then he started like a big fight with one of the up and coming young guys from Chew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's fighting with him right now, and that's where I'm at.
Yo, don't you gotta say that like just the way that he draws the war and everything, dude, it's like so intense. Like
Yeah, you really get the scale of it, you know, the epic like sense of.
yeah, there's like a bit like I'm like, dude, what is it? His assistants? Do they even go home? Like, dude, there's like a gajillion guys on the page.
Well, I'm sure you know, like they're not full um, detail, of course, because they're far off. But there's like I guess ways to do it where you know you don't have to draw as much. Like you're not really drawing like detailed figures, but it still gives the effect of like there's a bunch of people. But it still is more detailed than like a lot of people's background. You know.
Yeah, like that's what like, dude. Just say if you just mailed it in like in Bleach, just had like just those two guys
Like
together.
yeah,
You
yeah.
wouldn't get the same effect. You look across the page with this dude fighting this dude, this guy's head flying off.
Yeah, like
It's
One
like
Piece, like him and Oda are the only two that do backgrounds that are detailed.
yeah, but I'm just like, dude, what kind of assistance would they like? I just want to know the process of like, dude, are they like in charge of, hey, oh, draw this here, this, because it's like really like every page,
Does he
it's
give
like,
him? Does he give them like the little blocks that you always see where the armies are, and he just says draw? You draw
yeah,
me here.
like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, like, there's so much on the page, arrows flying by, faces
Yeah,
and stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So, what did you think about Kyokai not being there, like for the war?
That's all right. I did see her for a second. I think she's with one of the others from her clan or something.
Oh
Like
yeah, that older lady.
I really can't remember because it was just for a second. But yeah. But yeah, if she's not in the war, that's all right. It seems like we're gonna get like some kind of Sanji-esque, recovery for her as well. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's one of the things I really liked about the series is, early. Well, I mean, I talked about this before, but early on, the Henshin unit was kind of like, the main characters, but you realize later on, all those characters really fall back
Yeah,
in the series for the most part.
I will say, well, I guess I was thinking about something other than Kingdom. Did you want to say anything else about Kingdom?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say this during the snows, as we were snowed in, I was trying to get my wife to watch the new volleyball anime since I know she likes volleyball and that was like really popular and my brother's been telling me about it. WiiU, I was trying to get her to watch that, but not yet. Hadn't done it. Hadn't got her to watch it yet. But what we did watch instead was one that she already like knew she liked, and we just like rewatched it, which is Ouran High School Host Club. And that one's not one that I'm going to recommend for like just guys, But if you got like, if you're trying to get a girl in the anime, or you're trying to watch one with a girl, that's a good one to watch because that one's really funny and like they'll probably like it and all. Because like I haven't really heard anybody that's actually watched like several episodes that didn't like it. So.
Yeah, you still gotta get her to watch Princess Yona. Good dude, that one is pretty, dude. It's like
Princess,
a girl.
which one?
It's
Oh,
like
Yuna.
yeah, it's like so hard to explain, but it's like a girly anime. But
Well, I
it's
saw a little bit of it. I watched the intro because I used the intro for our last intro music, and actually, my wife really liked that intro, and she said you should use it for everyone. but because that intro song is like pretty dope.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I didn't get to actually watch the anime though, really. But
Dude, it'll make you. It's one of those ones where it'll still make you mad though, because it just like ends abruptly, kind of like, hey, we're done. It's like it's over. Like read the manga if you want to see what happens next. It's like yo, you know.
it says ongoing manga.
Yeah, that's all good manga. Where I tried to read it, but it's kind of got Hunter x Hunter thing in it, where the drawing is so bad for the manga. Like I even looked at like different parts in the anime versus the manga. It's like the anime is like 1-to-1, like pretty spot on, but the manga just looks crappy, dude.
Yeah.
It looks really crappy. Where the anime
But
looks pretty good.
I'm guessing it ended in a way where they're not going to do a second season or anything.
I mean, I don't know, because like I said, it's like a girly anime, so you never know. Like, of course, it's not going to be like a cult hit with the guys unless it's like My Little Pony, apparently. But it's not going to be a hit with the guys unless they were actually watching it.
But I'm saying like the anime like closed it off like in a way that it's
No,
not.
it didn't even close it off. It was. I don't know if you saw the ending of the Bleach anime, but it was kind of like.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was kind of like, we got more to do, but this is, bye, kind of. It was like, like what?
I was
Actually, what was it?
no, let's go ahead.
I was gonna say, actually, the Hitman Reborn anime ended like that too. It's like, thanks for watching. Dude's like, I got more to do. Okay, bye. It's like, dude, that can't be brilliant. And of course, you look, and yeah, it didn't end there. Although I wish it had, because really, yeah. Let me not rant about that.
Yeah, please. We got like a backlog of like 4 episodes. Y'all can check out where he ran about Hitman Reborn. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it like, well, you hadn't watched either one of the ones that I was gonna reference. So, like Blue Exorcist, like they did like their own kind of ending, kind of in a way, and then Soul Eater did too, kind of.
I was gonna say Claymore did that too, where they did what do you call it? Like they actually ended it. Like it was kind of like, oh yeah, I don't want to be bad. Okay, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Although in hindsight, I wish that the manga had ended like that too, because
Right. Yeah. So long story short of the manga anime section, if you haven't been paying attention, is read One Piece, it's getting hype. Read 20th Century Boys, it's been hype since 1990 something.
It's been hype since the 20th century.
Yeah, it was awesome. But and if you got a girlfriend, make her watch, or a High School Host Club, or a wife, or whatever. But Yep. So, you want to get into some crazy NX rumors?
Alright, let's do. I heard. Alright, go ahead.
Well, we can tackle them one at a time if you want.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say I heard there was supposed to be some leak today, although I didn't see any.
Okay. Well, here's what I got so far. First remember that the NX works with the PS4, PC, and smartphone. What does that mean? Dude, is that just like vague, like works with? What does that even mean? Like, because I can't really see it working with the PS4. Because, dude, would PlayStation even allow that? Would Nintendo allow that?
I mean, what I'm hearing is, it sounds dumb, is that it's almost like an app or something like that. You know how YouTube works with the PS4, or technically a third-party controller could allow you to play. Like it was popular during the PS2 era, something where you could get that third-party thing that could plug into the PS4, PS2, and play your GameCube controller type thing. And that's what they're making it sound like, the NX, where it's some type of almost third-party peripheral type thing. Where I'm just like,
maybe one part of it works with stuff like that, because
but I just can't see it. I mean, unless it's like. In theory, it could, because if it was the way they're making it sound is that it's a controller slash, it's another Wii U gamepad except mobile based. So like, it almost sounds like a universal remote type thing where it could work on the PS4 type thing. Where you could like play
Yeah.
PS4. I mean, that's almost what it sounds like. But there's no way that is just an app because if there's rumors that it was priced at $200 for the handheld part. So
Yeah, so that part we keep referencing is another rumor. This one's pretty substantial, I think. Is that the mobile part of it, or whatever that means, will release later this year, and then the home console part will release next year. So what does that mean? The death of the?
I think they're doing it smart. But here's what I have a few problems with.
All right, let me know.
Okay, first of all, it can't look like that piece of crap. What do you call it? That we've seen floating around, the concept art.
Oh
It
yeah,
can't look like that. But
the patent. Yeah.
at the same time, it's almost like it's like the Wii U is the prototype and this is the system. But it's almost like it's replacing the three. They needed to do this for a while because the 3DS has sold pretty well, but the handhelds have sold pretty well, but the consoles really haven't. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, here's the problem: the Wii U gamepad cannot go into your pocket. You can't carry that thing around. And so, if this new controller is it gonna be mobile based, would you be able to customize your joystick type thing? Because the little nub is pretty good if you're on the go and it can't get messed up in your pocket, but you can't fit that thing in your pocket.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, is it gonna be a true handheld? Because I don't want to play. It's supposed to be an attachment to your phone. Like, does it use some type of thing from your phone that you can plug it in?
Does it play mobile games or like console games? Like if it's part.
I'm thinking it would play. I'm thinking, okay, here's the theory that I have. It's some type of thing where it enhances the experience. So you can take your mobile and then play it on there, or it's almost like a third-party peripheral where you could technically.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of like your laptop. You can play your Wii U, etc. on there because you could use the Elgato to HD to be like the third party, like what do you call that picture of Jesus in the cross and you sit on the gateway to plug in,
Yeah.
that type of thing. That's what it almost sounds like. Where you could use that peripheral with your cell phone to play cell phone games on it or boost it in some type of way, but I just don't see how that would work on the go.
So you're saying it's not going. So if that were true, wouldn't it not replace the 3DS or Wii U at all?
I mean, but I'm saying it would be more powerful though. Because the problem that the Wii U gamepad has is it's just it's not really a system like the 3DS. It's kind of like a shell. It's kind of a projector for the console. That's why when you walk away, it doesn't. It does that error type thing. What I'm thinking is that the power of that thing is going to be, more powerful than the 3DS, where it's its own thing. But then it'll hook up to the Wii U. So almost like if instead of the Wii U gamepad, we had the 3DS that was a controller. Where it's its own thing. Where it can live by itself.
So, where would you put the games in? Do you put the game, or are you just streaming the games from other places, or are you putting the disc in somewhere? Or you?
See, that's what I'm thinking too. Is that maybe it's gonna be more digital focused, but I'm like, okay, would the graphics be the same all around, or would there be one that's like, hey, this one's more suited for the handheld, then you could up-res it to the TV, or this one's more suited for the TV, and the game one you can't really walk away with it type thing.
So, let me ask you this: does this make sense? All right, could it possibly be that it's actually both? In the way that when the first mobile part comes out, it's its own thing, and it takes mobile games. It has a slot or whatever for the mobile game to actually go into it, and it will be like an actual mobile console. And then when you get the hardware part, or the hardware, big console part, home console part is what I'm trying to say, then you can put actual like console disc in that part and stream it to the.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so it has like it can play two different types of games, right? In that way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, is that gonna be like, is that gonna confuse the moms and all that?
Oh, it's confusing me, and I ain't even seen it yet.
Because I'm pretty sure we'll figure it out. Like
Yeah.
us Amiibos, we can figure it out. But you'll still get that mom that's like, well, does this Amiibo work with Skylanders, or does it work with Disney Infinity, or you'll
Yeah.
still we'll figure it out. But I'm like, isn't that gonna be just as confusing as kind of the Wii versus Wii U in a way?
Yeah. Does it have like big market appeal? Is the question. I don't know.
I think it will, because I think they're trying to because whatever they're doing, it's gonna be where you can carry it on your phone almost, or it seems like it's gonna replace the handheld.
Well, they're also doing their mobile games, so they're definitely trying to play to the wider market there.
But like I was saying, I just don't know if you're still gonna get, because they said the problem was that 3DS or handheld people don't necessarily buy the consoles. But I don't see, we got the Injustice mobile all over again, where people have, Injustice. You'd be like, oh, have you played Injustice? Yeah, I play that on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Are we still gonna have that problem where people aren't gonna actually buy the console because they'd be like, oh, I already have it.
Yeah, if they don't do it right, for sure. Like, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they probably have that problem to a little extent with Smash Bros.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and we, the moms would be like, well, he's already got this one.
Yeah, he's already got Smash Bros. He's got at home on his 3DS. Yeah, dude. But are we missing the Nintendo magic, the Nintendo wrinkles of the gimmick here? What is the?
I mean,
what's the magic
like
gonna be?
because I think whatever it is, it's gonna be casualified, where it's gonna be it sounds like it can work. It sounds like great in theory, just like the Wii U is pretty great in my opinion. But people just don't see the need for the gamepad. Where I think with this, it's got to be small enough that people can take it with them.
Yeah, good lord, they should have just emphasized the heck out of off TV play, and that would have been it for me. I mean, that's the best thing about the gamepad.
But the Wii U, it was just, it's more powerful than the PS3 and the Xbox 360, but it shares that power with the gamepad, so it kind of holds it back.
Yeah, and they're saying that this one is gonna have industry-leading chips, so it's supposed to be like more powerful than anything, apparently.
But like I said, is it gonna matter, because is the power gonna get nerfed by the fact that it's splitting? Well, maybe that's what they're doing, is that they figured out, like they said, the gamepad already costs $100, and this thing by itself costs $200 for the little controller, quote unquote. So maybe that's what they figured out, was that instead of making it just a shell, we need to make it an actual thing.
Yeah. Right. So it's kind of like a Wii U 2.0.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying, that they use the Wii U is kind of like the prototype of what they wanted to do. Because I think in theory it works. But like I said, are people really, like, how big is that game? Because the Wii U's gamepad is like the perfect size, I feel like.
Yeah.
Whereas the 3DS, it's good for what it does, but yeah, I just like, what is that thing gonna look like? What are the joysticks gonna look like?
I don't know. But I was hearing something they teamed up with. They're teamed up with this company. Was it Sharper Image or something? That like makes like these crazy kind of screens with like new touch features, and like I guess the screen shape can like be warped a little bit, where it's not like straight flat,
That would be cool.
So I don't really know if that controller we saw is gonna have anything that's like actually buttons like that are actually out of it, or I don't know.
But man, dude, it's gotta have buttons. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I hope it does too. I like my buttons, man.
I feel like the 3DS has the magic number for a handheld. I don't really think you need a second analog stick for, as far as, the games that you get on the 3DS. You don't really need a second analog stick, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, okay, if they make the mobile part the Wii gamepad size, let's say it's that size, would that be good to be portable? Like, unless, I guess you'd have to have some kind of case for it.
But dude, that thing would be huge.
Yeah, so how are they going to do that? Like, how would you even justify it being mobile?
Well, I'm thinking, well, if you said the screen can, yeah, I don't know, man, because like you said, man, like, that's what I'm wondering, like, how big is that thing going to be?
Because I'm looking at mine right now, and yeah, carrying this thing around would not fit in my pocket, so that's gonna
definitely not
eliminate like
3DS barely fits in my pocket. 3DS XL.
Oh, and I have the 2DS and it doesn't fold, so it's just like a fat thing. And
I mean, I feel like if they did the 2 screens of the 3DS, then maybe it could work. If they just had like a huge screen of that, but then it would need some type of protection so you're not scratching up the screen or whatever.
So I was gonna say everyone would have to come like a little book bag, like one of those little like gym sacks,
Yeah.
or something. I don't know if people would want to carry that around.
I mean, but people carry. I never thought that an iPad would catch on. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, people have ways to carry it, but yeah, it's just gotta come with like some way to carry it though, because like 3DS is pretty obvious. You can just stick it in your pocket or something, but
yeah, I'm kind of excited, but like I said, what games do we think are gonna launch with it? Like, dude.
Well, hey, let's go back to that after we eliminate maybe one of those with this rumor that I told you about before of like from like credit, like apparently the people who leak this like always leak like reliable stuff. So this is a Paper Mario WiiU leak. Do you even believe it? Like, do you think another big title was coming to the Wii U this year that they haven't announced yet?
That's too. I'm like, dude, the Wii U, like, what does that mean? And how could Intelligent Systems be the one making it?
Yep, they are, apparently, according to the sources here.
And then wouldn't this have the same problem that the original Paper Mario had of being released when the GameCube was right there?
At the end?
Yeah.
And didn't the Wii Paper Mario release at the end too?
No, it released
okay.
pretty early, but it was like not what anybody wanted, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you're thinking about this Paper Mario, you want something that's like 64 and Thousand Year Door, right?
I mean, I want more Thousand Year Door than 64.
Well, yeah.
I mean, because Thousand Year Door, it pretty much is 64, except they put a better gimmick to it. They had a gimmick of you being on the stage. It was just a really cool gimmick. It's like the crowd is always involved. Like, they'll boo your performance if you're doing bad. They'll cheer you if you're, like, using style with your attacks. But I just, I feel like they'll have a great gimmick with it, but I'm like, are they going to use this as, we're not bringing it back because it didn't sell too well? I'm like, dude, you're literally bringing it in when the game is, when everybody knows that it's just about over,
Yeah. Yeah. So they might be doing the same thing to this one. I don't know. But,
Like, I feel like it should be an NX launch title. I mean, even though you could probably say that it would have the same problem then as being a new game on a new console with a smaller user base, but...
And it does kind of make sense because we only have up until April covered for Wii U, and then we got all the way from April to presumably like winter for Zelda. So we gotta have at least one decent game in there.
I don't even know if Zelda... I mean, but okay, when does Pokemon come out?
And March 18th.
Okay, so
I
that
knew.
is before. Okay, but I mean that's a lot of. Okay, if you're saying that the NX launches this year, although now let's go ahead and say next year, the console portion. But
Yeah,
I mean, okay, let's see. We got
but
Pokken,
the
we got Star Fox, presumably Zelda. I mean, we still got a lot. I mean, that's a lot of first party stuff. And then, I mean, Mario, like Mario better not be on the Wii U, whatever his next 3D game is. Like, dude, you need to save that for the NX.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then I think if it releases next year, then I could see Mario Kart possibly being quarter one launch title.
So, dude, how are they gonna put? They have to wait for Zelda, don't they? If they're gonna do the console part another year later, don't they have to wait till 2017 for Zelda?
That's what I'm saying too. I'm just like,
Maybe they release it early on the Wii U and then later on the NX.
man, but that's dumb. I hate it when you do that, cause then you're like a tweener. You're not looking that great. I mean, you're looking good for your system, but not that great at the time.
It
But then
doesn't.
you're looking underwhelming on a console that's new.
Right? Yeah, you don't want to under. You don't want to. You want to do the best thing possible for the new console.
And pretty much every Zelda since I want to say Ocarina of Time has not been leading graphics wise or anywhere close to graphics wise. Because you think about Majora's Mask came out when PS2 and Dreamcast were like already kind of out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wind Waker came out, but I mean the Xbox looked better than the GameCube at that point.
Oh yeah.
Then when Twilight Princess comes out, we already had the 360 that was out, so Twilight Princess didn't look that great. And then the Wii was just coming out, so it didn't even look that great for a Wii game. And then of
Yeah.
course Skyward Sword, definitely didn't look, like the best of a Wii game. And so
Yeah.
you're pretty much getting, is that you get that again with Zelda, just like it being like almost feeling like a gen behind every time you're releasing it because you're releasing it so late.
Yeah. They need to work on that.
And like I don't that's one thing I don't understand is that how can games like Uncharted, they made like what maybe like 3 since Zelda's had his last game. I mean I know that's like apples oranges because in Zelda they got to make dungeons, whereas in a game like Uncharted or something else, you're just you're pretty much just like action platforming. But I mean, still, like, dude, it can't take that long to make a Zelda game.
Yeah, Nintendo's always been a little bit different from the rest, though.
I mean, but like I said, Zelda is completely different just because of all the dungeons where, you're not just hacking and slashing or just jumping on stuff.
And I'm
They're
sure,
solving puzzles and they gotta come up with those puzzles.
and I'm sure there's like a lot of arguments at the table every time. No, we got to sell more of this system that we still have. No, we got to sell more of the new one that's coming up. When do we need to put it? And where do we put it? Where do we put it? And because they have like only these certain like their first party titles are the ones they're relying on to sell everything. So they got to strategically place every one of them. So I think that's kind of part of the problem too. So
Yeah, I just like that paper. I'm just hoping that people don't get their hopes up. I will say that it can't be a Paper Mario remake just due to the fact that Paper Mario is already on the Wii U. So I don't think you would remake a game that you already launched as a virtual
no,
console.
yeah, I don't think so.
But I also, man, I mean,
It
I
could
don't
have
want to
been
get
them.
my hopes up for it just being the Thousand Year Door remake or something.
Is that what you'd want?
I mean, I'd want it, but not after getting my hopes up of a
A
new
new
game.
one, maybe a good one. Yeah. See, I've only played and beaten the 64 one. I haven't even touched Thousand Year Door. So, although I have it at my house thanks to somebody named RoronoaTrey, so
Bruh.
I can play that. Like, so if that gets announced, I'm definitely gonna beat it. Beat Thousand Year Door before that comes out, and then I'll play that.
Thousand Year Door is a great game.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll definitely get on it, but. Yeah, so maybe we're getting something for later in the year for Wii U too. Maybe it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, but I've been looking, man. I have not seen anything else to the rumor though. The Paper Mario, because I was like, trying not to get my hopes up and looking. And I mean, man, I haven't seen anything else because people were saying that there's supposed to be a new game announced today, but I didn't see anything.
Who is saying that?
I guess it was on Wii U Daily.
Oh no. That was what it was. It was the leakers are saying there's a new game coming to Wii U, but that we found from our sources, but we won't say it till Monday. But then people were bothering them on Twitter about it. They're like, just tell us now, kind of thing. And then they said, okay, it's Paper Mario, Wii U. So that's what it was. That's what the game announcement was that you were thinking about. Because they were
Man,
going to
that's
kind of.
whack. Are they? I mean, is it supposed to be E3 reveal? Like, dude.
You didn't want to know early, is what you're saying?
I mean, because I don't know if it's true. Like, don't get my hopes up for a game that may or may not come out.
Oh, this lady, Emily Rogers, who was the one who leaked it, who was also with sourced herself to a couple other ones. She apparently doesn't say stuff that's not true. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what to think now.
Even Jose Otero follows her. For example. Dude, Bill Trennan follows her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who is she supposed to be again?
I think she was a reporter for reported on Wii U stuff before, but now I don't even know. She must have still know people or something, but she's leaked this information. I don't really know, but I just know that from everything I was reading stuff like that, she was apparently supposed to be a reliable source. Yeah, it says 5 sources told us, her and some other people, who were apparently reliable people as well, told us the new Paper Mario will be announced this year for Wii U, developed by Intelligent Systems.
Dude, dude, how? How can the game be, dude, what? How big is Intelligent Systems, dude? Dude, they literally just released a freaking huge game.
But, well, I mean, you think about...
And dude, you've played Fire Emblem, there's no way you can just mail that game in. Dude, there's so much in that game.
But you think about it, it was released last summer?
Yeah, but dude, if you play Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, you'll see that game is just as detailed, if not more, than Fire Emblem. So there's no way you can just make that game.
They probably do have they're probably big enough now that they have multiple teams because they had.
But dude, they made two they made 2, arguably 3 Fire Emblem games. How? How many people are on that staff? 500? Because Codename's name literally came out.
Yeah. Yeah, it came out right on top of Fire Emblem Fates too. At the same time.
Dude, they must be a huge studio.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
Dude, I don't even know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess they could do it.
Right, and I'm looking at what was ever the deal with that Fire Emblem crossover game? I don't even want to think about.
Oh, okay. So
are there any reviews about that game? Dude, what even is that game?
if you go to Game Explain, that does a lot of the Nintendo news and like, you know, stuff like that on YouTube, they have like a little playthrough for part of like the first hour or so of it or whatever. So basically it's totally Japanified. Where it's like the setting is like J-pop star.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and it didn't look too good. Let's just say
Like,
that.
dude, like, okay, now that you played more Fire Emblem, like, you know, when it first was announced, you done played a lot, so you didn't
Yeah,
understand
oh
why I was
yeah.
ranting. But dude, how does that make any sense to use a Fire Emblem? Like, dude, like what? Like,
Dude,
why?
it's just sometimes Japan does weird things, okay?
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, like why? Like, dude, like what? Dude, that's like, dude. Okay, that's like I was gonna say it's like putting Mario and Sonic together for the first time and having it be at the Olympics, but okay. But you know, that's like putting a crossover of I don't know Link and you know Master Chief, and it being what do you call it, Rock Band or something like why? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, what does that have to do with, like, why?
Oh my gosh, well it
Put it
is,
on 2K or FIFA or something.
I mean it is like a RPG of fighting and stuff, but it's just a really strange strange one.
Like, dude, why are the Fire Emblem characters in there? Like, you know, okay, the only way, you remember that story that you had to watch, like, I'm sure you had to watch it a million times as a kid, that one with the books that come to life.
Wait, which one?
You
What
know,
were you
it's like,
saying?
it's not that never ending story, but it's the one where the books come to life. Where they're
Page
like
Master?
yeah, face mask. Dude, like it's like almost like it's supposed to be like that, where it's like a kid that's bullied or something. Like I really like Fire Emblem and I really like Shinigami Tensei, and then he like opens a book and they're helping him in his life, and like, wow, you're here. Like I mean, like what? Why is it J-pop?
I
Why?
don't know.
Like why? It almost seems like that'd be more of a Shonen Jump game, where it's like this kid really loves Shonen Jump, and then he reads so much manga that his favorite manga heroes can pop out and help him fight or something. I mean, dude, I don't understand, man. I just don't understand.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. All I remember is like there's some thing, some concert or something. Then one man is crazy or something. Then like a portal opens up and they jump into it. And
Why?
dude, I don't know.
Why? Why? Why are there rainbow? I'm looking at it, there's like rainbow colors everywhere, dude. They literally use every palette under the sun except for black and gray. Like, dude, there's pink, there's yellow, there's light blue, there's orange. Like, why? Why? What was the point of this game? What fans were you trying to get?
The Japanese ones, I guess.
Why? Dude,
Yeah, I don't
why?
know. Because they buy Wii U. I don't know.
Dude, this looks like the anime series that I would expect that Nintendo to make. This is a really random one. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say.
It's like one of those things where like, whenever you meet like a genius, they're usually pretty weird
Oh yeah.
because like, for every like awesome like revolutionary thought they have or like, something like that, there's like 1,000 other like totally crazy things about them or whatever.
Miyamoto, definitely. Dude, Miyamoto, like,
Yeah,
he's a
Miyamoto.
nut job.
All you gotta say is like,
He's crazy, man.
all you gotta, all you gotta say is like Project Guard and like whatever the crap that was that he came
That
out.
game was crap,
It's
dude.
like, He's like, here's these two random things that have nothing to do with anything, but they're getting on the main stage anyways, even though they like look like indie games. They're gonna get main stage like like have to they're gonna get like half the stream time, even though it looks like a cell phone security camera game, like where you're clicking through. It's like, Miyamoto, what is this? What have you done? I was seeing something when I was reading about Paper Mario Wii U announcement. I was reading about somebody ranting about that Miyamoto ruined Super Paper Mario apparently, because apparently they were going to go with something more traditional, but he said no, make it like the whatever it was.
Dude, why?
That man is awesome. He's awesome. Dude, okay, anybody that could think about like an Italian plumber eating mushrooms and growing bigger and jumping on little.
Dude, all I know is this, man. Is that,
it's like, dude.
Is that, dude, why? Like, dude, if you play Super Paper Mario, dude, it is a good game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. Dude, not after 1,000 Year Door, you don't make that game. Dude, 1,000 Year Door was a classic. Dude, a classic. You don't make the Super Paper Mario after that game, dude. No.
Oh man.
Dude, it's like making Awakening and then like being, nope, we're scrapping the formula. We're making, Fire Emblem, where it's a 2D fighter, like side scroller that, nobody wanted or asked for. And then it's not selling well, though. No one likes Fire Emblem. Like, dude. like no.
Oh. Well, sometimes they do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's just get him out. Whatever he's supposed to be, whatever he's doing, dude. He needs to stay in his lane, man.
Dude, but you don't understand. He doesn't. He telling them to color inside the lines, when he colors all over the place.
I know he does, man.
Okay, he's got his fingers in everything. Didn't they just like make him rank him up even higher than he was somehow? They kind of made him unofficial president, but he's still like, he didn't have the term president, but he was like,
dude, all I know
has all the power.
Man, he always seems just, he seems like that guy that just walks in and like sometimes you just gotta be like, yeah, that guy actually doesn't know what he's talking about. Like he walks in, can you imagine he walks into Smash Bros? Oh, this looks good, but too hardcore. Maybe if only use one button for attack instead, because some people will find it difficult. Like he's that type of guy. Where I feel like Sakurai is kind of the new face of Nintendo in a way, or as far as he's in that that elite era there, Miyamoto type voice, where he's probably going to end up being our generation.
I'm Jim Hatfield in this.
Yeah, but they gave when they were talking about the new president, they gave Jinyo Takeda and Shigeru Miyamoto new titles of Technology Fellow and Creative Fellow. AKA, he's a creative fellow that can creatively mess with whatever the heck he wants. Like, dude, he doesn't even have a position that's tied to like anything. He's like outside the company looking in. Like, he can do whatever he wants.
Oh yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much already could. He's pretty much like, he's not even VP. He's like a president beside the president. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a strange man. I'll tell you that.
Oh man. Yeah, but he's giving us some good things.
I mean, yeah, he's so crazy, but he obviously, he obviously knows what he's doing, you know, because we've got a ton of his work in amiibo form sitting on our desk.
Yep, he's made a lot of the world crazy with him.
Yeah, the whole concept of Mario makes absolutely no sense, but you know, we just it's just like Superman in the glasses thing. Why no one recognizes it? You know, we don't even question it. We just agree that we just disagree and just move along. We don't even question.
Why did the Goombas die when Mario jumps on them? Because reason.
Why is he Italian in the first? Like, dude, why? Why is he Italian?
Or what's a Goomba?
Or anything that serious?
Oh
What's the pipes?
man.
Like, why the pipes, dude?
Oh no.
It's crazy, but we don't question it because it's awesome.
Yep, and when you look up Goomba in Urban Dictionary, it says, definition 1 says, a weak enemy in almost all Mario games have tendencies to die when pressure is applied to the head. Definition number 2, an ethnic slur for Italian Americans.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're looking at what do you call it? What was that say again?
What?
Urban Dictionary. I was like, I was gonna say, if you look at Urban Dictionary, let's just say that everything past maybe the first or second are gonna end up being nothing but sexual innuendo.
Dude, but no, I've actually heard that before, so that's why I looked it up. And dude, it's true. Like, dude, that's like him putting that's like somebody in like that's totally removed from our American culture situation, putting a black man as the main character and then like naming all the enemies inwards. Dude, that's what he did to Italian people. He put the Italian man as the main character and it made all the enemies like ethnic slurs. Dude, what the heck? Dude, what's wrong with them?
I mean, is it really, dude?
Dude, it is.
Urban Dictionary.
Dude, but I wasn't even looking. I looked at that as a secondary source. Dude. Yep.
Bro, no.
Yep. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. You're looking at.
I mean, yeah, I know what you're talking. I know what you're saying. I mean, I know that Urban Dictionary is a little crazy. Okay. Okay, it's a lot crazy, but you know. Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, dude. I mean, I'm not looking at better sources. I'm looking on Wikipedia, and it's like a derogatory. It's like when used by non-Italians, Goomba is often derogatory in nature, implying a stereotypical Italian-American male or mafioso. I mean, I don't even understand what I'm reading, but yeah, why do you use that? Dude, who knows? I don't understand the design of the Goombas in the first place, but just go with it.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, apparently chestnut in Japanese is curry. And it turned to Karibo, and that's what they're called in Japanese. So maybe it was an American racist or somebody that translated it that did that.
Who knows, man?
I don't know, man.
Who knows?
Yep, the world of Miyamoto. Yep. Yeah, we just took for granted in the first place that he hits blocks too, and that mushroom comes out of the block. Dude, what was that dude thinking at that time? Because nobody had done, nobody had done this stuff before him.
Although you gotta think that Pac-Man is Pac-Man something.
Eating some dots. Oh man. And then he gets all trippy when he eats a big dot and he goes, yep. Dude, yeah. Yeah, that's how I know that I'll never be like one of those big creatives like that. Like I couldn't have been like a game designer in that kind of way. But I don't have those crazy ideas like that, okay?
I mean, I apparently found out that I got some crazy ideas when it comes to game design.
Yeah, Mario Maker's open up that hole for you, huh?
Oh yeah, dude.
Open up that part of you never knew was there.
You never knew. You never knew.
Oh man, I'm dying. I'm about to cry from all that craziness. How do we get on the Goombas? Oh my gosh. Inkaribos, I thought that was a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yep.
Well, now that I think about it, a Karibo from Yu-Gi-Oh does look like a Goomba, so maybe that's some Japanese type thing.
It means chestnut, apparently.
So maybe that's what their chestnut looks like. So maybe it does make sense, because go with the whole mushroom thing, I guess.
Well, how does that go to? How do chestnuts and mushrooms go together?
I mean, I'm just saying the whole, because they always talk about his garden was the inspiration and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, maybe. But dude, who thinks of an Italian dude's like going through his garden and jumping on stuff and dude, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh man. Anyway. I hear you going ham over there. You hopped on Splatoon, huh?
Oh yeah, dude.
While we're chatting about this crazy stuff. Yep, since you won't be able to focus, maybe I'll just go and rant about something you won't like Pokemon. Did you see the Pokemon Super Bowl commercial?
No, I mean what is it about? Is it about the mobile game?
No, it's actually just advertises the website, which is about the whole 20th anniversary thing.
That's dumb. Why did they use that to advertise a mobile game?
Well, I guess they were linking that in hopes that they could advertise like a bunch of stuff like through that, like getting everybody to go to the website so then like they could see like everything because they had like only like a minute, minute and a half spot for the commercial, right?
Yeah.
And they paid like $1 billion already for it. So they're like, okay, we want to advertise the mobile game and we want to advertise the the new 3DSs that are coming out with the faceplates. They have the Blastoise faceplate and the Charizard faceplates. Have you seen those? Yeah. And then they have like a bunch of other stuff that's coming out this year, like Pokken and other stuff. So I guess they're like, okay, we're going to just put it all on the website and ask people to go to the website. And then hopefully since there's so many people watching the Super Bowl, at least some of them will go to the website. But yeah. Yep. I guess that's what, but yeah, because like throughout the whole commercial, it's just like, it's showing people doing crazy stuff or like doing like different stuff. And then the people keep saying like, I can do that. And like, it gets to like a football team. The person's like, I can do that. Like everybody's basically training in some way or another, like in some kind of competition and stuff, Yeah. Like one girl's like a super master like chess player or something like that. Yeah. And they get, like I said, ends with a football team, and then at the end it says train on, which is like the theme for the year. And then it shows that. But I thought it was pretty cool because I guess like, it does have the Pokeball, the guy in the Pokeball at the end. Of course. And he goes in like the middle of the Super Bowl ring with the Pokeball. And just some Pokemon there. And he goes ham. Oh man. Yeah, Pokemon's awesome.
Yep. And according to Wave, it's super awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes that Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon a lot more. That series a lot more than I do, because I watched, like my little brother had one of the Mystery Dungeon games, and I was like, dude, I can't get into this. Like you're walking around making friends with Pokemon. Like I'm sorry, like I know like a lot of people say about like the stuff that we like,
Yeah.
Like they'll say like anime, like just cartoons, and they think it's for kids, and then they say like manga is for kids, and they say video games are for kids, all that stuff. So I've heard it's for kids a lot, okay, but I've heard it enough to know when something's really for kids, and that's for kids. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. It just is, dude. Oh man. Like at least with the Pokemon like original games, like those kind of that series, the main game, I guess you would call it. That series, at least you have like some strategy, going on in there. You got to train your Pokemon, and then you got to like have a strategy, build your team, and you can battle other people and stuff. But dude, I don't want to just like walk around and make friends with them and like hear like this. The dialogue too seems to be like for little kids, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. Like, it's the difference between, I don't want to say the Mario and Luigi games, but dude, okay, I thought those games were fun when I played them in middle school, but like, I recently found my Bowser's Inside Story and saw that I didn't beat it, that I actually had more to the game than I thought I did, because where I was at, it made it seem like I was about to finish, but then it kind of gets you there, and it's like, nope, you gotta do all this. So I guess I was nowhere close to finishing, but it's just, the dialogue is so kiddie compared to like Paper Mario, for example.
Yeah.
It's like really, I mean,
Well,
because I
I've
guess
seen
it's,
like apparently
well,
like people are saying that about the new game Paper Jam's kind of like Kitty.
yeah, I mean, I think it's because a lot of them, I think they're like me, and they kind of like played the Mario and Luigi games back when they were kids, and not realizing that, it is a little kiddie, but I was like, Paper Mario was a hard game, whereas the Mario and Luigi games were really always easier.
Yeah. Yeah, like it takes you like I guess Mr. Ninja takes you like through this little story about it, but yeah, it's like a very simplistic story and like a lot of dialogue of talking to Pokemon, making friends with Pokemon and stuff. Like, dude, to be honest, the story of Pokemon is crap. Like, dude, it was never good. Like, like the story of like
I mean,
there.
that's how I always felt about Mario and kind of Zelda too. That, that's why I just don't understand where an anime would come from or something with Zelda, because the story is pretty much really simple.
Like, dude, all you want everyone to do in like the Pokemon, watching Pokemon anime, even though I still watch that sometimes, like I watch it with my daughter and stuff. But I mean, I would watch, yeah, like I'll watch it for the Pokemon battles to like fight, and like get to see the Pokemon fight and like uh, at one point what kind of Pokemon were going to be in there, or like now I kind of look on it like with nostalgia, like my favorite old episodes I remember watching stuff like that. But dude, to just go through the game where there's like not much fighting, and it's mostly just walking around and finding Pokemon friends, stuff like that. Like, but that's like my problem with the other new game they had. Well, it was supposed to be like the new Pokemon. What's it called? One we were talking about before. The one that Wave likes too. Don't mean this to be a hate on Wave Party, but what's it called, dude? Um, the one with the monsters. Oh, Yokai Watch.
Oh, he plays that?
Yeah, he's put it as like one of his top 10 games of the year. Yeah, I was saying, so he must like the characters enough in both of those or something to play those.
Yeah, I mean, he must just be into the whole, what do you call it, collecting monster type thing deal.
Yeah, because I played Yokai Watch demo and that was enough for me. Like the stories were not, I mean, it was just kid friendly, stories weren't compelling. They're just like, oh, we got a problem. I bet a yokai's up to it, and then you gotta go find them, search for them. You don't even battle them. You draw circles and stuff, and they do it.
Yeah,
they do it for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what is up with the Japanese culture and the yokai? Because that's what Bleach was about too. Remember early on?
Yeah.
like Orihime's brother was supposed to be a yokai.
Yeah.
And that Uchiyo Itora, that's what it was about. It was about, him, cleansing yokai. And then I want to say the Gomon series, the Mystical Ninja. There was like yokai in that too. I mean, that game was very Japan, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's like then they had the Rise of the Yokai Clan anime. Yeah, it's basically just like Ghost, right? So.
Yeah, I guess it's in their culture. I guess it's that yokai is up to everything that I don't know. Let's just say because Japan. Okay, that's all I can describe it as.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'm with you there. Oh man, it doesn't make much sense sometimes. Yeah, I'm taking another look at the Super Metroid Dungeon game, and there's no way I could do it. And for me, I gotta make like conscious decisions of like which games I'm gonna buy and stuff. I can't play it just to try it. I gotta already know that I like it before I buy it, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so. Oh man.
Yokai.
Yokai.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yokai. I will say that gave me a good laugh though. Yo. But Amazing World of Gumball. Now that is a show that all ages can enjoy.
Oh yeah.
That's a funny show. Yeah, so you wanna round off the podcast, or you got anything else to talk? Oh, were you talking about any other games you playing, or you ready to round it off?
What other games am I playing? I don't really think I'm playing any new ones.
Still stuck in Xenoblade?
I mean, I've gotten further in Xenoblade. I've kind of turned the corner, but I mean, yeah.
Alright, bro. Alright, RoronoaTrey, so thanks for coming on, joining me again for another episode. Hopefully we'll get TK Johnny and maybe Blue Fire or somebody back on again later. So, yeah, where can people find you, get in contact with you and all that? Hit you up, find out about the goings on of RoronoaTrey.
Y'all can find me rage quitting in Splatoon at RoronoaTrey15 on Miiverse or RoronoaTrey15. Your boy on Twitter. Or RoronoaTrey uploading Splatoon vids. Yep. On the tube.
Alright. And y'all can find me changing diapers and throwing 1-year-old birthday parties and machinated grind through bravely default at Kings_Hockey on Twitter and OPkingshaki on Miiverse, and email us at OPkingshaki@gmail.com for questions, or leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want. Also, the YouTube channel, of course, is KingsHaki and RoronoaTrey. You probably already know that if you're listening here. And thanks for listening. We're out.
Peace.